Call of Duty Warzone Rebirth Island is official. That's right, the brand new Warzone map is dropping on the 16th of December, but that's not all. We're about to cover so much new content coming to Call of Duty, from new Gulag experiences, to new weapons, to new multiplayer maps, to new kill streaks, to new prestige icons. I think it's clear here, guys. We've got a lot of information to cover, and I hope you're excited. If you are, give it a big fat thumbs up. If you're not aware, on December the 16th next week, Call of Duty Warzone, Cold War, and Modern Warfare are becoming one within the Warzone experience, and it's the update we've all been waiting for. It's going to be so exciting. You can see the brand new trailer on screen here. We're going to be going into so much in-depth information. I would just ask you guys to spend a second popping in code ALLY-A on the Call of Duty store. Pop it into Warzone to get ready for this huge new season. All of these guys done it on screen here. ALLY-A in all caps. Thank you so much, guys. First things first, official images of what Cold War weaponry and also the menu screen of Warzone will look like once this goes live. The menu screen sees us walking through, obviously, the new map, the new Rebirth Island, which we've actually seen in a few Call of Duties before, including Alcatraz in Black Ops 4 and recently also in Call of Duty Mobile as a Battle Royale map. But we can also get an example of how the AK, one of 30 plus weapons coming from Cold War into Warzone, will look like. The layout is exactly what we're used to, except the attachments are taken directly from Cold War. So if you've ranked up your gun a lot, you're going to have a lot of attachments available as well. There will no doubt be so much testing, so many weapons to check out compared to Modern Warfare weapons to see which work best in Warzone. It's going to be such an exciting time if you enjoy Warzone as much as me. The big image that we're going to be focusing on this video is this one on screen here. As you can tell, there's so much information, there's so much to unpack. It's really, really exciting. And of course, Rebirth Island being the biggest part of all of this. The good news is, it seems we're going to be getting two maps running simultaneously alongside each other. We're going to be having Rebirth Island as no doubt a smaller mode with less amount of players, most likely, because it is a far smaller map than Verdansk, which is just absolutely huge. They'll both be running alongside each other, and fun fact, they're both going to be getting their own brand new Gulag experience. Taking first a look at the Verdansk experience, it looks to be like a prop, small version of Nuketown available as the Gulag map. So there's actually places to like go in and hide a little bit more. I mean, there isn't really many places to hide in the original Gulag, and this is definitely going to turn things on its head. It's going to be really, really fun. And then the new Rebirth Island for Verdansk is basically like a mini sort of training facility or room turned into a place where you're going to be 1v1ing other people with tight corners, lots of surprises. I can't lie, this one looks scary. They both look like it's going to be probably harder at first, at least, to win your Gulag, because it's going to be a new space, new way to play. Let me know what you think. Now, before we cover all of the new weaponry, because there's 5 in total, I want to cover something really cool which does relate to weapons, which is the inclusion of Mastercraft Weapons. These you may remember from Call of Duty Black Ops 4 specifically, which were super cool versions of the weapons that looked really unique. One of them had like propellers on them. They were absolutely insane and looked a lot better than the normal versions, even with different iron sights available as well. This feature for weapons will be returning in Season 1 of this awesome Call of Duty experience. We can see one there for what looks to be potentially the Bison with like a rocket on the front of it. Really can't wait to see more of these Mastercraft weapons when they become available. They're awesome. Jumping over to the multiplayer experience specifically for Cold War, we've got new 2v2 Gunfight returning. I think this is such a fun mode. I'm sure you guys have enjoyed it from Modern Warfare as well, with 4 multiplayer maps available specifically for this mode, including U-Bahn, ICBM, KGB, and Game Show, all being obviously smaller, more condensed, hyper-competitive maps where you're all given similar weapons and you've got to take each other out. I love this. For the more traditional 6v6, we got the Pines, which we saw in a teaser just a few days ago that we covered here on the channel. Looks to be like a big mall, like all dark and eerie. Very, very scary, but an awesome map, I can't lie. And then the holiday version of Nuketown 84, which appears to be darker. You've got Christmas decorations everywhere. Basically a holiday-themed multiplayer map. The big one is Raid. Yes, the multiplayer map Raid is returning. One of my favorite ever multiplayer maps. I mean, so many of the Black Ops 2 maps are my favorites. And this one's coming back for, what, the 3rd, 4th time now? They've remade it quite a few times. Hey, if it's that good, why not do it? And then also a new fire team map in the form of Sanatorium, which looks really cool. For any of you guys who've been playing a lot of fire team Dirty Bomb, that looks to be exciting. Great way to level up your character, your level, and your weapons all in one place. So I'm excited to try that. New game modes include Prop Hunt, which is always super exciting and a good laugh. It's not that serious, really. And then Drop Kick, which is going to be coming later on throughout the period of Season 1, so won't be available at launch. And I'm very excited for this. A new vehicle in the form of a tactical raft, which I presume will be carried over onto the Warzone Rebirth Island map as well. I've heard people talk about the fact you can actually go around on a boat around the edge of the map. Obviously, if the storm starts coming in and you start getting pushed into the center, you can't just stay on the boat the whole time. But a cool way to maneuver around. And very excited, the HARP, the H-A-R-P kill streak is coming, and it is basically the VSAT, the hater, whatever you want to call it. Directional arrows live showing enemies on the map. This was removed after the alpha and beta period from the main game, reserved, I guess, for a DLC kill streak in this situation, and it is definitely going to be something that I am rocking. It is one of my favorite kill streaks of all time, as I'm sure it is for many of you guys as well. For zombies, unfortunately, no map. Can't lie, I thought every season we'd get a new map for zombies, but hey ho, a new mode in the form of Cranked, which will be coming in the season period, not right at the beginning, in a new mode called Jingle Hells, sounds scary, which is a limited time in season mode for the Christmas period, obviously. No doubt a lot of Christmassy surprises in there, and again, another great way to rank up both your weapons and your level overall in Cold War. But what about weapons, operators, battle pass, and prestige symbols? Well, we've got all of it right here. Operators are coming in the form of Xena, Stitch, and Bulldozer. Can't lie, Bulldozer looks really, really cool. And weapons specifically. So these are available through the Battle Pass at the beginning of the season straight away, including the Groza Assault Rifle. Apologies if I pronounced that miscorrectly. And also the MAC-10 SMG. These will be available as you rank up your Battle Pass, very similar to what we've seen in the past with Modern Warfare's new weapon system and Battle Passes as they have dropped. And hopefully, potentially, will be really good weapons as well within Warzone. That is always the ultimate test. The MAC-10 SMG will be unlocked specifically at tier 15 in the Battle Pass, with the Groza being unlocked at tier 30. So pretty early on, which is really cool. And later on in the season, because what Call of Duty like to do, as we know, is like mid-season updates, there'll also be the Street Sweeper Shotgun, better known probably to you and I as the Striker Shotgun. Extremely powerful, big magged shotgun, which has been typically really good in previous Call of Duties. And then 2 melee weapons, one in the form of Sledgehammer, that looks destructive, and another one in the form of, gosh, I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, Wakizashi, which looks to be like a katana blade weapon, but also a very unusual bike outfit helmet wearing person holding it as well. Maybe that will come later on in the season too. Hopefully you've been ranking up a lot within Cold War. I think I'm only going to be about Prestige 1 for the sort of Season 0 period. To unlock these Prestige icons, we'll all, as I said, be starting at level 1. For the first 50 levels, you get a new Prestige, then level 100, another Prestige, 150, another Prestige, 200, another Prestige, and then also between level 250 and 1000, that's a lot of grinding, you'll be able to get a new Prestige key every 50 levels, but your icon will not change. Jumping into the next season, there's going to be 4 new Prestige icons that will be available. If my knowledge is correct from the information we got before, whatever Prestige you finish Season 0 at, you will go into the next season at that Prestige. So I am Prestige 1. So I'll go into Season 1 at Prestige 1, and then I'll start working my way through the ranks again to 2 to 3, etc. However, if you've maxed out at level 100 in this pre-season period, your Prestige 3, take a look at this. This is Prestige 4. Prestige 5, Prestige 6, and, potentially my favorite, Prestige 7, all of which will be unlockable the more you rank up. You'll be reset to the highest Prestige you reached in the pre-season period, so I will be Prestige 1, and you go all the way back down to level 1. So if you're close to a Prestige, definitely make sure you go over into the next one before this season starts. I've got a big question for you guys, because there's so much here. I know we're all big Call of Duty fans here. Out of all of this content, what excites you the most? For me, it's simply just seeing how these weapons weapons from Cold War integrate into an already large list of Modern Warfare weapons in the Warzone experience, and everything else is just an awesome bonus. There's so much content here. But are you guys most interested in the maps, maybe raid returning, the new weapons, the Gulag, the new Rebirth Island map? Let me know what you're most interested in down below, because I'll be trying to cover all of this the best I possibly can on December the 16th, and I want to make sure the stuff that you're most interested in I cover as quickly as possible when this update goes live. Whew, well, Call of Duty look like they're about to kill it. I can't wait for this. Remember, December the 16th is the day. It's going to be incredible. Subscribe here to the channel if you haven't done so already. Pop in code ALIA in all caps. More COD videos on screen here to keep on watching, to keep you entertained until this season goes live. Thank you for watching. I can't wait to jump in and play.